Look at it, man. Look at it down there. Look at the clouds. Look at it. Look at it.
Mate, the truck's got no fuel in it, man. Can you lend me any money? I got nothing left. Can you lend me like 50 quid for fuel?
50 quid? Where are you going to the bloody moon and back?
Me and my father run a garage in rainy West Wales. With money tight and work slim, prospects are looking bleak. Work is at an absolute standstill.
Tell you what, son, things are looking bleak.
Together with our mate Benji, who's also down on his luck. I'll tell you, he's having to live on our driveway here, look. I'll see if he's awake, right? Hello? Wake up, man, it's 11 o'clock.
I've given up hope. She's taken the lot, she's taken the money, the kids, the kitchen sink. What I've got is left is my lorry, you know?
And we're gonna risk it all on a crazy adventure to find gold. I think is gonna make us the next bit of money. Like realistically, I think it's gonna be gold mining. Legend has it that the Dragon's Hoard is still buried in Wales. Billions of pounds worth of gold, and we're gonna find it. They call me the Professor because I'm always chasing the next idea or invention. I'm always convinced that we're going to make a fortune, so I drag these poor souls along with me. More often it ends in disaster than glory, but still, upwards and onwards. This is Grumpy, sour about being the world's worst gold miner. He's dug holes all over Western Australia, the most gold-rich place on the planet, and didn't find a thing. He found a big nugget walking in the mountains 15 years ago, but didn't believe it, so he threw it away. Since then, it's been the only place in the world to be found where gold is almost 100% pure. Meet Dredger Ben, trucker, plumber, hates insects, once worked on a dredge boat, whatever that is, in debt to everyone and the postman. Finding gold might change his life, and he's totally up for it. He needed no convincing. And finally, the best dog ever, Indy. She's the most lovely-natured, helpful dog in the world. She was rescued at 5 months old from a nasty person who'd already cut the ears off a beautiful puppy. Coward. We've had her since 6 months old and have tried to give her the best life possible. She deserves it. To find a place to mine, first we have to prospect and somehow find a way to get to the hardest to reach riverbanks. Sometimes the rivers are so wild that we risk our lives just by walking through it.
I don't want to be in the water in Wales. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in completely unclipped, like even down to there. If I do fall in, they do fill up, they're coming off, I'm swimming to shore. Do you want to do a test? And like, if I hold you, you lie down, we'll fill your waders up and see how it feels.
The danger is, if you fall into the water in waders, they will fill up, acting like a parachute, dragging you downriver to almost certain death. The thing about prospecting for gold is, in this country, people have been mining it and looking for it for for more than 2,000 years. At the Dollygothley gold mine, there's even evidence of antler tools being used to mine it before the Romans. So to be in with any chance of finding it, we have to be willing to do whatever it takes and go where nobody has been before. After spending hours poring over maps and arguing about the best places, digging and digging, every pan comes up empty. It's heartbreaking when you see the evidence of miners who've also tried but failed. With the price of gold going up every day, we need to find a better way to prospect the perfect place. For now, we need some money to do it, so back to the garage. Whatever money we can find will be spent on essential supplies so we can prospect further for longer. A kettle, because a hot drink in the cold makes you feel so much happier. A tarp to keep the wind and rain off. Digging tools to help with digging. And most importantly, a craft to prospect the river with. Meet Doris the dinghy. She's gonna take us places we've never seen before.
Happy days. Welcome to Prospecting 101. Wave Dad goodbye over there, and we're off.
My legs depend off the rock.
Yeah, and the trees. Good girl, come on. Everybody. Good girl, come on.
The reason for Doris is we need to get somewhere so isolated that this is the only way to get there. We have provisions enough for a few days. If we can, we'll forage or catch some food on the way. Unfortunately, Indy is such a softie that she's useless at hunting, so we'll have to carry all of her food with us as well.
Whoa. You alright?
4 days of hard paddling took us into the back end of nowhere. Exhausted, with no phone signal, and this far from help, any little problem could turn disastrous. These pans are supposed to help you find gold by separating it out so the gold sinks to the bottom. We're taking samples from everywhere that looks interesting on our way down the river.
Jump down here, right?
Yeah. Good girl, stay there. Good girl.
Oh, mate.
It's called stratifying. You're suspending all the minerals so the gold sinks to the bottom. There you go, nice little beach for us as well, look at that. We're stuck in the wild. We've been here for a couple of weeks now. It's I haven't showered for 6 weeks. Benji hasn't complained yet, but he can't be far off.
As it turns out, Benji ate most of the supplies in the car on the car ride before we even started. So we've survived on nothing but a couple of cigarettes, some Doritos and some wild mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm hanging. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. Hang on, I see what you mean. Hello? Do you want to go for it? I got it. Sorry, we're going round. Off we go.
After hunting down several mice and a snail, last night's meal provided sustenance to keep us going all day. Although with the dinghy we were able to fly down the river so much quicker than we would normally be able to, with all of the sharp rocks sticking out, Doris is getting an absolute pasting. If she pops, we'll have no choice but to walk and drag our kit for days to get out back into civilization. We pull in just to pump the boat up a little bit more and maybe patch a hole or two, but we find that the pump we bought is full of water and totally not working. The boat is going down, we have limited time left. Time to grab all the samples we can before the boat sinks and the weather comes in on us. There's a storm on the horizon and I do not want to be caught in it.
Yeah, we could probably, I think we're sinking a little bit. I just sunk the boat.
Just what we didn't want to happen right now. The boat pops so far in the middle of nowhere, the rain is coming down hard now, the storm's coming in, and we've got no choice but to walk. The problem is, the rain has made the river swell into a raging torrent, and with the boat in the condition that it is, it might not make it across. According to the map, the nearest game trail is on the other side of the river some miles, so we crashed on the wrong side. The plan is to throw a rope around a tree the other side and hopefully snag it, so we can use that to pull ourselves across and not get swept downstream by the current. We chose the flattest bit of river we could find, but unfortunately, less than a mile downstream, there's a waterfall. This is our only shot and we've got to make it count. Never underestimate the power of water. Millions of tons pouring downhill is such a force to contend with, we could barely hold on for our lives. After having made it safely across the river, now begins the long hike. First, we've got to find a game trail, if it exists. Then, civilization, and hopefully, the car. Wet, hungry, exhausted, and mildly hallucinating from some mushrooms Ben found, we plodded on, not knowing how far we had to go to find this alleged game trail. Hopefully, Benji was reading the right map. Finally, some evidence of humans. Still chucking it down with rain, warmth feels like a distant memory. Getting into a nice warm car is gonna feel like heaven. Thankfully, the keys hadn't fallen out of my pocket or out of the boat into the river, and we were able to start the car and start the long drive home.
Hey fellas.
Yo, how's it going?
Yeah, not so bad. Took the kids up. I got this bag of samples from the other day in Gravels, but I'm not sure. Should we just throw it away?
Yeah, we'll go for it. Why not?
Is it a waste of time?
What?
What's that? What is that? Look at that!
Benji, you found gold, mate. It can't be. It bloody well is. We're gonna be rich, mate. We're gonna be rich. This is it. What are you lot going on about? What do you got? Check this out. A nugget. Looking a bit of gold nugget.
gold nuggets. Go on. Dent it with your teeth. Fools, both of you. Fools, yo.
Fools what? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We loved filming it. Please hit subscribe. Don't miss our next adventure. I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. And see you next time.